After running your data in SPSS, many researchers feel overwhelmed by the tables, numbers and statistical terms on the screen. But interpreting SPSS output is much simpler than it appears. The key is knowing which values matter and what they tell you about your research question. Start by looking at the descriptive statistics. These tables provide an overview of your data, including the mean, standard deviation, minimum and maximum values. The mean shows the average score, while the standard deviation indicates how spread out the data is. This helps you understand the basic characteristics of your sample before moving on to more advanced analysis. Next, focus on the significance value, often labeled as sig or p-value. This is one of the most important numbers in SPSS. In most research studies, if the p-value is less than 0.05, the result is considered statistically significant. This means the observed difference or relationship is unlikely to have occurred by chance alone. If you are conducting a t-test or ANOVA, check whether the p-value is below 0.05 to determine if there is a significant difference between groups. For correlation analysis, look at both the correlation coefficient and the p-value. The coefficient shows the strength and direction of the relationship, while the p-value confirms whether that relationship is statistically significant. For regression analysis, pay attention to the R-square value, which indicates how much variation in the outcome variable is explained by the predictor variables. Also examine the coefficients table to understand the impact of each independent variable on the dependent variable. Remember, interpreting SPSS output is not about reading every number in every table. It is about identifying the key statistics that answer your research objectives and hypotheses. With practice, SPSS tables become less intimidating and more informative, helping you transform raw data into meaningful research conclusions.